So last week we beat the 8-1 Steelers, a team that only lost one game. We gave a second loss. But before that, we lost to the Rams in a game that we shouldn't really have lost. But luckily for us, we get to come straight back to it. Same scenario as the last time. The last time we played the Rams, it was both teams were 4-4. This time, both teams are 5-5. Whoever wins this gets the winning record. It's an important game in that regard. It's important for us personally because we want to beat the Rams after losing to them. We're going to be running a lot again, but we've got to keep passing a little bit more. Of course, all a little bit easier when we've got all of our receivers, but Brandon LaFell has fitted in pretty well, but we just need to get going a little bit more. The annoying thing is, all of our receivers, they're not faster than the cornerbacks, they're not got better route running than the cornerbacks. There's not many pluses, not many pros, more cons for our receivers, but they're not too bad either. And then Zach Miller, he's a game changer, so we can use him as well. But run first, pass after that. Let's see how we get on against the Rams this time we play them, and we won't be accepting a defeat so easily.
It is time for revenge, or rather an opportunity for revenge. Under the floodlights here, it's Sunday primetime football. And we will start with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Rosen looking to pass, and he finds Brandon LaFell, who fights just short of the first down. Now 3rd and 12 from the 40, going over the middle to Miller, who cannot make the catch. And that will stop that drive now. The Rams with a chance to start their own, but Griffin coming straight away, sacking Jared Goff. And on 3rd and 14, under pressure from Rivers coming in, the rookie free safety who also plays a bit of linebacker in sub packages. And now Dawson's on the field with a big run, spinning away from one man. Now in a foot race down the field, he may get caught here. He's in a foot race for his life, and he gets stopped at the 1-yard line, just short of the touchdown. And Chase Edmonds will get to finish off this drive, taking the 6 points. Langford Dawson, of course, a little bit exhausted after that long run, so Chase Edmonds finishes off for us, and Peterson coming in with a big hit there as Robert Woods gets the first down. 3rd and 10 for the Rams. Goff with plenty of time in the pocket, goes short to Gurley, who's got no one around him, finally gets stopped by Moreau and Scruggs. 1st and 10 from the 17, and Goff rolls out to the right, comes back across the left to Tyler Higbee, who makes the catch, gets the first down, and 1st and goal. Now Gurley breaking through 2 tackles, breaking through 2 more, and Gurley into the end zone. Broke at least 4 tackles on that run to get the touchdown and tie things up here. First 2 tackles broken there, and then 2 more tried to stop him but couldn't, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. 3rd and 9 now as we're trying to make up for those lost points, and we go there to Miller for the first down. He's a reliable target that Rosen looks to time and time again. Now Dawson making one man miss, spinning off the contact, stopping just shy of the first down. 2nd and 2, giving him 2 on a stretch left, and he just picks up the first down, but not much more. And an injury there. 2nd and 12 now to CJ Procise is in. An injury there to Langford Dawson. 3rd and 15, and over the middle to Miller. It's not caught, and it would have been short of the first down anyway. Then we'll have to settle for a field goal on that one. 2nd and 7, Gurley making people miss with a big run just shy of the 50-yard line. And then a couple more Gurley runs, and you're down at 2nd and 7 at the 10. 3rd and 8 at the 10. Goff looking to move out of the pocket, but he is sacked by Shaquem Griffin, and they will settle for 3 points as well. Chase Edmonds now filling in for Langford Dawson and doing a decent job with a nice run there. 2nd and 4 from the 46-yard line, and Rosen is sacked. And it's Aaron Donald coming in. 3rd and 11. Rosen with some time here, moving out, finding his receiver. Brandon LaFell stopped just shy of the first down, but a sneak will pick that up. 2nd and 9 now, and a completion over the middle. Henderson making one man miss, and he's into the end zone. 2 defenders jumped into each other, and Carlos Henderson, with his 25th catch of the season, scores a touchdown. As you can see there, just makes one man miss. The other one tried to make a play on the ball, so they didn't really run into each other, but Carlos Henderson ends up with 6 points. Now 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line, just before this half will finish, and they get nothing there, but we'll start the second half with the ball as well, as Jared Goff starts it with a sack. 3rd and 9 from the 26-yard line, going deep. Cooks with a reception, could break it big, but he was just stopped. That was close to disaster. Gurley now with a run to the left, making people miss. Gurley going all the way to the 10-yard line before finally being stopped by Ronnie Harrison, who comes over and makes the tackle. 3rd and goal now for Goff, but he is sacked, and the Rams will have to settle for another field goal. And Langford Dawson in the second half is back out. He's recovered from his injury that kept him out for the rest of the first half, and now 2nd and 8, he picks up a first down here. 2nd and 10, and it's Dawson again, and it's all Dawson as we start this second half. And on 1st and 10, it's a play action working off of that run, and now we go, and Rosen is rolling, and finally finds Henderson, and Henderson makes a great catch but is injured. He had a great great game, and he gets injured on that play, and then Langford Dawson gets injured on this play, and we had to settle for a field goal, so we're up 1 touchdown now, but with a couple of key players missing on offense. 2nd and 12, and Goff finds his receiver Gurley. It's short of the first down, but on 3rd and 5, will they be able to get it with this screen? Gurley gets the catch, but Stephon Anthony all over it, stops him. They go for it on 4th and 6 here. Goff, with some time in the pocket, goes for his receiver in the flat, but Fabian Moreau was there with the interception. Fabian Moreau stops that drive, working on Brandon Cooks. Of course, even an incompletion would have been a turnover there, but it's just so much more demoralizing to the Rams to give up possession with an interception. 1st and 10 now for Rosen. He's going deep over the middle, finding Cedric Wilson, who makes a catch and is immediately injured. So one of our replacement wide receivers already out of the game, and on 3rd and 10, we didn't get anything there. So we are now still only 1 touchdown up, but the Rams are forcing their way down the field, and they're here now. 3rd and 5 with so much time in the pocket, and somehow wasn't able to complete the pass. 4th and 5, they're going for it, but it's an interception again. Fabian Moreau steals it from Ronnie Harrison, is able to get up, and now Fabian Moreau racing towards the end zone, looking for a pick 6 after he caught it, fell on the ground, nobody touched him, he gets up, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Fabian Moreau, 2 occasions now on 4th down, has picked off Jared Goff, and this one results in 6. Harrison wanted it. It would have helped him get Defensive Player of the Year potentially, because he was looking towards the end zone as well. And now on 4th and 8, the Rams are going for it again, and finally this time convert it after 2 failed attempts. 3rd and 7 now. 1 minute 40 left in this game, and he finds Brandon Cooks for the first down, but they'll need to score 2 touchdowns to get back into it with 1 minute 27 left, and that is an incomplete pass to Cooper Kupp. Peterson in coverage, going for it on 4th and 9. Currently 30% success rate. Make that a 25% success rate as Patrick Peterson picks off Jared Goff. And on 1st and 10 here, a Hail Mary, and Patrick Peterson picks off Jared Goff twice in a row. Ends the game there, and we win.
So the reason we won against the Steelers was the defense. The reason we absolutely destroy the Rams is the defense. But the offense wasn't bad either. It was efficient. Josh Rosen, 138 yards, 66% completion percentage, and a touchdown. Then the running back, Langford Dawson, 146 yards, 9.1 yards per carry, but he's injured. Let's hope that's short term. Not that Chase Edmonds is bad, but obviously he's not as good, and CJ Prosise, I've just never got, going with him. He just doesn't seem to have much consistency. Or just, for some reason, is never on the field. I don't know whether that's him choosing not to be. Obviously not. But Brennan LaFell, again, doing a little bits here. Very low average, but some of those catches were very important. Carlos Henderson with a great sideline catch, and then he was injured. But he also has a touchdown catch as well. And a couple down here, Cedric Wilson with a great catch and was injured. I think that was it for guys who got injured after making catches. So not much going on receiving wise. Let's go to where it really matters, because this was it. Today was absolutely Patrick Peterson's day. I mean, other guys as well, but he leads the team in tackles. He's tied. The man is tied for interceptions. I was about to say he leads the team in interceptions, because of course if someone has 2 interceptions, they're going to lead the team for that game. No. Ronnie Harrison, 8 tackles. Alberthay, 8 tackles. And I tell you what, Alberthay had some good plays today. He made up for some missed tackles. So good on him. Rashawn Scruggs down here with 7. Interceptions. 2 guys have 2 interceptions. Fabian Moreau probably, I don't know why I'm saying probably, definitely better than Patrick Peterson, considering one of Patrick Peterson's was in mop-up duty. The other one was very good. But Fabian Moreau, of course, with the pick 6 and steals one from, well, the pick 6 was the one he stole from Ronnie Harrison. Ronnie Harrison would have taken that one, would have moved up a step or 2 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting, but Fabian Moreau wasn't having that, took it back for a touchdown because nobody thought it was worth touching him when he was lying on the floor. No forced fumbles in this game, not that that's a problem, and of course, just the 1 touchdown by Fabian Moreau. 4 interceptions today. 4. That's crazy. And after another great game, a bunch more upgrades to make. Again, absolutely no surprise, and Alberthay is getting better, and the important thing for Alberthay is, I just have a feeling, I don't know if it's fact or, just me making things up, but I've just got a feeling that once we upgrade him so that his zone is his number 1, maybe he'll just start making a couple more good plays when usually he makes a few mistakes. So, of course, we now have to look where we don't want to look, and it's 2 new injuries, and that's not good. Now, a lot of guys got hit all over the place, but it could be very bad for us. I don't see Dawson, he's not here. Carlos Henderson is out for 5 weeks, making our wide receiver problems even worse. And guess who's injured again? It's rookie left tackle Harris Schlegel. He will finish the year. having played about, I don't know, 4 games, and that's about it. So that's really bad news for us. Really, really bad news. The only good news is for Brashad Perriman personally, because next game he's going to have a lot of game time. And for Christian Kirk, who we've got to start trusting again. Tony Callaway comes back soon as well, so it's not as bad, but the next game against the Vikings is going to be tough. We may even have to, literally have to bring back Antonio Callaway, because we've got absolutely no depth at receiver anymore. So we've been taking a look at receivers, and there's a couple I'm interested in. For example, Darius Burnett, he's okay, but Patrick Novak, who is a scheme fit, B plus short route running, B plus medium route running, those are 2 very nice results, and he's only a 3rd rounder, so obviously it depends on speed and things like that, which is a big deciding factor for receivers. But right now, we'll take all the help we can get in the future, because it's bad enough as it is. And then I think, I mean, some of these guys look quite good as well. Cameron Celestine, Banks Brown, both of those guys don't look too bad. There's Wes Ogle here, but it's Patrick Novak. That's basically a guy where you think, wow, he could actually be really good. If he's got good speed, I think he's going to be really good. He may be the steal of this draft class in the 3rd round. But, you know, right now, we'll move on to next week. So, plenty of stuff going on in week 13. Weekly awards, I gotta tell you, I'm not too surprised. Although, I don't know who's going to get it. It's essentially between Patrick Peterson, who had a lot of tackles to go with his 2 interceptions, or Fabian Moreau, who, you know, ran 100 yards for a touchdown with his interceptions. Then we've got a big injury decision, because Antonio Callaway has been cleared. At the same time, Brashad Perriman is back, but is Brashad Perriman Antonio Callaway? No. So, what we've got here right now, I mean, actually, I think we'll take a look. It's usually actually easy. If we hadn't got Brashad Perriman back and had to make a decision, I think we would have pulled him through. But injury rating down to 74, stamina drops a lot, strength. So that's a guy we could have taken. And as a matter of fact, because Cedric Wilson, Antonio Callaway really is quite a low overall. Didn't realise that, but he's not bad. But we may need him if someone gets injured again. So we're going to play him through injury, because we really just need him. Even if we don't need him to start, chances are, with the way our season's been going, 2 of our receivers will be injured, and so, like I said, he's not going to start. We'll put Brandon LaFell back up there. So this is the way we'll do it. Brandon LaFell will be the starter. Brashad Perriman comes in, and then Christian Kirk, you know, is there as an option. I feel bad that we're kind of ignoring him, but he's fumbled like every 2nd game, and it's too risky. Langford Dawson is not injured long term, so we'll look to feature heavily again, which we may struggle a little bit more with now that he's got Will Holden playing there. Maybe we should just put Smith there. But we'll leave it. Actually, no, we won't leave it like this. We will put Smith there. He's the veteran. He knows more. We'll put him on the left side. Apart from that, everyone's happy there. The defense has been playing well. I mean, the last 2 games has been playing unbelievably well. I don't know how good these Vikings are. They're 6-5. Same record as we are. So nothing tells us anything there. Now let's find out who won this weekly award, because my money would be on Fabian Moreau, and I said this as Patrick Peterson was already there. Listen, I'm not saying Patrick Peterson didn't deserve it, because it was a great performance, and he had 10 tackles to go along with his interceptions, but one of them was just, you know, on a Hail Mary garbage toss-up that was just an easy pick, and the other one was good. Fabian Moreau, however, both of his were vital. No offense, Patrick Peterson, we're happy that you got it. Hopefully we can upgrade him as well, because, you know, we never stop upgrading people, and, well, let's take a look at these Vikings. So the Vikings missing Anthony Barr and Kirk Cousins, which of course is huge for them. So Kyle Sloter will be taking over at quarterback for them. A 65 overall. That is a tough draw for them. We could really have a party there if he's as bad as he looks in terms of his overall. And they've got Dalvin Cook still running though. And of course, as bad as a quarterback is, his receivers are incredibly good. Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, and a guy called Deontay Carr, a rookie out of Michigan State, an 86 overall. So he's got options. And of course, there's no forgetting Kyle Rudolph. But let's take a look at what we're probably more interested in, especially that our left tackle is injured. Of course, they've got Daniil Hunter and Everson Griffin. They will cause us huge problems. Pretty sure we played against these guys before, and they did cause us huge problems. And considering we have a wide receiver crisis, this is one of the teams you don't want to face. Xavier Rhodes will shut down literally anybody, and if you thought you had a speed advantage, Trey Waynes makes you think again. The free safety Harrison Smith, of course, incredibly good. And Andrew Sendejo, not a bad guy at strong safety either. So it's going to be tough. Of course, we know they have a very good defense, but we've been playing so well. The defense has been playing so well. And it's, I mean, We've said it 100 times. If the defense plays well, we will play well.
A chance here to build on a strong performance, and the Vikings will have DeShone Kizer starting at quarterback for them. So not the other guy. DeShone Kizer recently joined the team and will be starting at quarterback, but will be starting this game. And Brashard Perriman will be starting off with a catch for a first down, but Langford Dawson will be the next guy to get the ball, and he's got a chance to do a lot today. You figure the Vikings won't score many points, and that should mean that if we can take a lead, that he can be running all day long, and he already has a good run there. Gets his second one here from the 28-yard line all the way down to the 10. 3rd and 4, gets the carry again, stopped just shy of the goal line, and we decide to go for it on 4th and 1, and Langford Dawson punches it in. Or rather actually gets punched as he steps into the end zone. But now the Vikings looking to do something here, going deep downfield to start this. It's a completion, no! Out of the hands of Adam Thielen, not able to make the catch. 2nd and 10, they go for a run with Dalvin Cook, who picks up the first down with a solid run. 3rd and 12 at the 49-yard line. Kizer looking to the left and finding Diggs for the first down. A little bit of a mismatch there in the coverage. 2nd and 2, Kizer rolling to the right, looking again in the direction of Diggs, who makes the catch. So now they're down at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Kizer rolling out, a man misses him and he gets the touchdown to Diggs. Look to him 3 times in a row and it ends in a touchdown. 1st and 10 now, and Langford Dawson going again with the run and gets a huge break here as he's got a lot of space to run and finally gets caught. And on 3rd and 5, we're going to look to pick up the first down by passing, and Zach Miller is the recipient of the pass and picks up the first down with a little bit of fighting. 3rd and 6 from the 23-yard line, and Rosen finds Wilson for that first down. So Wilson, after getting injured in the last game, getting another chance in this one. Langford Dawson with a spin move is into the end zone for the touchdown, and Langford Dawson, just as we said, will get a chance today, and he takes advantage of it there and continues to take advantage of it here on 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Running again, not able to make him miss, tackled at the 1-yard line. Harrison Smith got just enough on him but doesn't get anything on him here as he goes into the end zone for another touchdown. The score now 21-7, 7 minutes left in the first half as Kyle Rudolph picks up a first down here but is injured as he is tackled by Fabian Moreau. 2nd and inches, they try to run for it but Stevan Anthony all over that one. 3rd and 3 from the 48-yard line. Kizer in some trouble, is sacked by Shaquem Griffin. Who else? 2nd and 2 now for the Cardinals, but Rosen is sacked and will set up a longer attempt here of 3rd and 11 for the first down. But he finds Zach Miller, who gets the first down and a few more yards, but actually lost some coming back for it. Now Langford Dawson with another good run, making a man miss. Langford Dawson with another huge run potentially. Is anybody going to catch him? Xavier Rhodes comes into the picture but doesn't get there in time, and Langford Dawson scores the touchdown, and he is having a huge day right now. The Vikings already down 3 touchdowns and plenty of time left in this game and plenty of time left in this half as they do get a first down here, but their drive ends shortly afterwards. 3rd and 5, and we're just looking to be able to run out the clock most likely here, but getting out of bounds and maybe looking to get a little bit more, maybe into field goal range. 25 seconds left and 2 timeouts on the clock, and Brashard Perriman catches it, gets out of bounds to the 38-yard line, but we weren't able to get any points at the end of the first half. And now Langford Dawson starting off the second half with another run, looking to pick up even more yards. 1st and 10, it's play action at the 46 to Christian Kirk. Everybody bit on the play action. They have to respect the run for how well Dawson's been doing, and Christian Kirk gets an easy 46-yard touchdown. Nobody was near him and nobody ever got near him on that play. 2nd and 12, and we stop the run there. 1st and 10, Langford Dawson continuing to run, continuing to just churn out the yards, looking to break Adrian Peterson's single game record in the same stadium, well, not in the same stadium that Peterson set it, for the same, against the team for which Adrian Peterson set it. There we go, that makes sense in the end. 1st and 10 now, and Adam Thielen with a big catch, and Ronnie Harrison's got to chase him down. Finally, it's Rogers Cromartie who gets there and tackles him from behind. 3rd and 4, and Kizer rolling to the left and runs straight into a defender. 1st and 10 now for Rosen, looking downfield, finding his receiver before being hit. Zach Miller with the catch with the stiff arm, and then gets tackled immediately afterwards by Harrison Smith. 3rd and 10 for Rosen, going deep over the middle again. It's not caught by Brandon LaFell, falls incomplete. It was a risky one with the ball bouncing into the air like that. 3rd and 12 for Kizer, looking for Adam Thielen, who makes the catch there. It's Rogers Cromartie in coverage. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line, and he is sacked. 2nd and 15, and it's a great pass breakup by Fabian Moreau. 3rd and 15, it's a completion to Carr, but he is tackled short of the line to gain. And 4th and 5, they will go for it, but Kizer is sacked by Shaquem Griffin, and then they had to punt. We get him for it. No, we don't get him for a safety. Dalvin Cook breaks out of it, strong running We had a chance to get them, and another chance there, and he gets it out, and that's a broken tackle afterwards as well. Alberthay not able to wrap up. 2nd and 14. It's another catch, and Stefan Diggs now racing towards the end zone. Is Patrick Peterson going to be able to catch him? Fabian Moreau has got plenty of speed as well, but Diggs looks not too fast, looks a little too fast, but gets caught from behind. 1st and 10, and it's an easy completion there for Rudolph. I mean, he made it look easy anyway, and it's a catch for a touchdown as we now are on the 16-yard line. Langford Dawson not able to get much there, so the score 38-17 after a field goal, and a big hit coming in from Alberthay on that one. 4th and 13, Kaiser going for it, going against Patrick Peterson, and that's not a good idea. Adam Thielen not able to make the catch.
Unfortunately, Langford Dawson was not able to beat Adrian Peterson's single game record for rushing yards, but he did get very close. And although we kind of tried to help him, we also didn't actively try and get the record, which I think is proper game management. Although we had the lead, technically running it would have been part of proper game management, but still, we played it responsibly. Josh Rosen got 169 yards, 70% completion percentage, a touchdown. That's essentially has been the same every single game for the past few games, which is good. And then Langford Dawson, 32 attempts, 275 yards, 4 touchdowns. Receiving, nobody really did anything spectacular except for Christian Kirk on a play which just signified how much they had to focus on the run. On a play action, wide open, takes it into the end zone. Was very nice, and the defense again stepped up. And Fabian Moreau, we wanted to play Nickerson instead of him, but Fabian Moreau said, no, give me that spot back, and he's absolutely earned it, and has been playing very well. Leads the team with 11 tackles. Ronnie Harrison is right behind him with 8, and then Stephen Anthony now becoming part of, the tacklers of the team again with 8 tackles there. The interceptions, Ronnie Harrison had one, Sean Scruggs had one. Let's see how long that injury's for, but it was turf toe, so it shouldn't be anything. But Ronnie Harrison adds back to his, Defensive Player of the Year debate ammo there with that interception and just a bunch more tackles. Forced fumbles, unfortunately, we didn't get any, but I say unfortunately, it's just, we got 2 turnovers. We don't need any more. I'm telling you right now, if we get 2 turnovers, I'll guarantee you 100% we win the game. If we get 1, I'm pretty sure we'll win the game. This defense is a huge part of the reason for all this success, because we couldn't run as much as we have been doing if they weren't keeping the other team out the end zone and turning the ball over. And we should look at sacks as well, as Deontrez Mount got 2 in this game. John Bostic got 1.5 as well, and Shaquem Griffin got 2.5. He's just been picking them up all season long. And after the game where Langford Dawson ran for 275 yards and 4 touchdowns, of course, 2 wide receivers get upgrades. Not mad about it, because they had some decent catches. They certainly contributed in this game as we continue to make Christian Kirk a possession receiver. And Brashad Perriman, well, he made a little more use of his chance this time. And I have a feeling we'll be seeing this weekly awards tab again next week. I mean, if you don't get the team of the week with 275 yards and 4 touchdowns, I don't know what you need to do. I mean, we had a pretty decent performance in the past and lost it to a quarterback who had a essentially equal performance in terms of numbers, but obviously is a quarterback, so should have more yards and touchdowns. But, there's just no way he doesn't win it. But that will be in next week's episode, as this one is finished and we got 2 wins out of 2 games. A 27-13 victory and a 38-17 victory. And when we brought in Zach Taylor to be our offensive coordinator, this is what we were expecting, these kinds of results. Now, did we expect to be the number 1 rushing team in the NFL after bringing in the offensive coordinator and former quarterbacks coach of the Los Angeles Rams? No, we did not, but that's exactly the direction we're going in, and we don't have a problem with that whatsoever.